Hello everybody and thank you for tuning in. Today I am very excited because I will review for you perfumes from the new indie house that I found on Instagram, and it is called Poesie Perfume. So when I first found their Instagram account, I was just so into it because all the images and the descriptions of fragrances sounded right up my alley, and they made me lose my sleep, and that is not a joke. Some of these fragrances did crazy things to my fantasy and imagination, and I couldn't sleep but just dream about these perfumes. And I found that the concept of Poesie Perfume is very cool because they combine the power of literature and scent together, and that is so wise and appealing to me personally, because maybe you didn't know that about me, but I love reading, and as I was a teenager I didn't go out with my friends. I was at home reading my books, drinking tea, eating chocolates, and my favorite author is Erich Maria Remarque. He is a German writer, and I would love Poesie Perfume to create a fragrance inspired by his works, because he writes most heartbreaking love stories with a lot of power and philosophy. And I would say that if you love reading books and you love perfumery, definitely visit the official website of this brand. The link is going to be below, because I won't be able to tell you the story of each and single fragrance because I got 9 of them, and when Poesie Perfume decided to collaborate with me, I was just so happy. So let's get started. And I need to tell you that even though I got 9 perfumes, sometimes I don't like some of them, but I was so amazed that not only I didn't hate any of them, but actually found a few signature fragrances, and that was quite spectacular for me. So one of my most favorites, probably the favorite perfume, is Twice to Tea, and here's how the fragrance looks like. It comes in a 5 ml bottle with a roller, and the fragrance has oily texture. It is vegan and cruelty free, and I like that all of them smell so intense, like they project like crazy. When I move, the fragrance moves with me. I don't have to apply much. If I apply a lot or normal amount, then the fragrance is there all the time, all day long, and I find that quality is unbeatable, to be honest. And I have an experience with some perfumes in roll-on bottle with oily texture, for example DSH perfumes, which are so fleeting, they don't last long, but these are so long-lasting, which is amazing. And Twice to Tea is my favorite, and I wasn't sure about it because it has one note that I'm not crazy about. It is called lavender, and I decided to give it a go, and I'm so happy that I did, because this is not that old-fashioned masculine lavender that can be found in fougères. No, when you put your nose into it, it smells like fresh, calming lavender bush with vanillic pollens, and I love that feeling. I've experienced that only once in Mon Guerlain, but now when I smell Mon Guerlain, it smells so designerish to me, and that is the feeling that I wanted from Mon Guerlain. When I read about that vanillic lavender, I imagined this, but got this. So now I have my perfect tea fragrance ever, because it smells like freshly brewed cup of Earl Grey tea with a splash of milk in there, and aromatic, calming lavenderish aroma, but it has some vanillic syrup in there too, so there is some sort of delicate sweetness, and it's just so mouth-watering, so delicious, so elegant too. It smells quite British, and even though I don't like how pure milk tastes, I really want to find that sort of milk that I can drink with my Earl Grey tea. And I find that this perfume is created for those who love true high-quality tea experience. And if you love milk, if you love lavender, if you love vanilla, and if you love Mon Guerlain, for example, I'm sure you'll adore Twice to Tea. That is my signature scent. It has some sort of powderiness to it, which comes from milk, I believe, and maybe even that vanillic lavender. It doesn't smell dusty, it smells so refreshing, and it is just one of the most adorable, loveliest fragrances I have ever experienced in my entire life. And that is so much to say that, because I smell so many perfumes. So Twice the Tea deserves an award, and I decided to do a video with awards in the end of the year, and Twice the Tea will be in there. It is a perfume for everyday wear, for any time I want just to feel very, very good and harmonious. And yeah, Twice the Tea is my #1 recommendation for you guys to try. You won't be disappointed. It is one of the best things. And so is Madar, which actually made me sleepless, because it is like the scent of rice pudding, and it smells of very creamy basmati rice with spices like cardamom and even pistachios. Pistachios, is it how you pronounce it? You know, they are sweet but at the same time salty, with some delicate witziness to them. And there's also orange blossom, which is more in the background. You smell more of that basmati rice with a lot of cream, with a lot of flavor, and it is a little bit spicy but also so warming. And be careful, because you'll definitely crave some very calorie rich dessert when you'll wear Madar, but it is a must-have for colder weather, when you just need to find your inner peace and just put a very safe shield in front of you from the outside. You know, if you want to really be in your happy childhood memories, I recommend Madar, because it's just so delicious, very foodie, very realistic, and so super creamy. So yeah, my imagination was right. It is one of the most creative fragrances. And another one that I was very curious about is called Chiaroscuro, and that is because it has a note of limoncello. And I don't like to drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, but I love how it smells, especially in the perfumes. And a lot of Poesie perfumes have something alcoholic to them. They don't smell boozy, but there is a lot of alcohol in quite a few of these fragrances. And I've always wanted to try and to have a perfume with limoncello scent, because it's just such an Italian liquor. It's so fun, you know, it has a lot of charm to it. So this perfume is about darkness and light, and sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it. So what I like about it is that it smells like limoncello, it smells like lemons, it smells more than that. It has wine, it has incense, ambrette musk, dark vanilla, and a lot of cedar wood. So it is not a simple lemony perfume, it is more than that. And I appreciate the whole complexity of this perfume, you know, like to combine lemons, vanilla, and incense, and cedar wood, and ambrette musk. It's a lot. And to create such a harmonious blend, it is not easy. So in my opinion, that is really well done. But I find that this is a little bit too oily for me personally. It smells quite heavy, so maybe it's better to wear it when it's colder, maybe when it's raining, maybe on a certain mood, maybe when you're reading something mysterious or watching a very interesting detective, some movie, or, as I've told, captivating and mysterious, a little bit frightening book. But it is not my everyday fragrance. However, if you enjoy some sort of woody, lemonish fragrances, Chiaroscuro might be something that you might like. So, Secret Boyfriend is the next on this list, and I just love the name, and I love the idea of this perfume, which kind of represents the scent of toasted marshmallows. And I don't like how they taste, but I love how they smell and feel. And this fragrance is so atmospheric. It smells like you're driving on a motorcycle, and you smell the oil and the metal of motorcycle, and also your leathery clothes that you have on. But at the same time, you have some marshmallows in the back, because you're driving to have a picnic with your loved one, and that is just like the sweetest escape ever. When I'll meet Keanu Reeves, who is obsessed with motorcycles, I'll show this fragrance to him. He might actually enjoy it for the whole atmosphere. It has that sweet smokiness, and leather is in the center, and I like that it is not too heavy. Normally I'm quite picky with leather, but that is actually the fragrance that I can wear myself, but I definitely recommend for men because it has that sexy but at the same time playful character, and it is grown up and very unusual because it's on the sweet gourmand side but still so leathery and powerful. So the next one on this list is Book of Words, and this fragrance is kind of strange. I wanted to try it because the notes combination was quite unusual, because in there we have a lot of citruses like sweet orange and lemon and lime, then sugared milk. Once again, I'm really drawn to milky notes in the perfumery. Skin musk, I'm all about skin musk, just give it to me. And benzoin, which I normally enjoy. There's a note of maggot, and are you ready for the final note? That's oud. Oud. With so many citruses and milk and skin musk, and I was like, I want to try it. And I have mixed feelings about it. I don't know, it smells nice. Like when I smell it, it smells nice. I really like to wear it not necessarily near my nose, but somewhere maybe here or like on my body, because it's just like very elegant citrusy perfume. And I don't smell oud in there. Maybe just it gives a lot of depth. Maybe yes, because this is quite an oriental citrusy mix, which is interesting. It is not very like heavy, woody. It is definitely fresh, but it has that oriental vibe, and it also smells atmospheric. So maybe you're in your library, there are a lot of dusty old books, but it is a very warm, sunny, summery day, and you have your windows open, and you're reading some book, and you're not quite sure if you like it or not, but you don't want to stop reading, you want to continue. You know, that's the feeling that I have with Book of Words. It's strange, but I'm into it. So the next one is not strange. It is like the best thing ever, just called All Mirth No Matter. That was the first fragrance that I tried from Poesie line, and it reminded me of my mom because she enjoys powdery, sweet, floral, gentle. Oh my god, the best thing ever. It's like love potion. It's like, oh, it's so good. I want to drink it. There is a note of butterscotch once again. Like I'm into those alcohol-y or just like drink notes. And there is apricot blossom, honeysuckle, magnolia, amber, juicy blood orange, and white chocolate. What else do you want? I mean, like, it smells just as good as it sounds. I wanted to say it tastes as good as it sounds, but yeah, it smells so feminine. It smells like feminine love. It smells of kindness, it smells of all good things. It smells of hope, and I love it. It's like the easiest perfume just to throw on and get a lot of attention, compliments. Everybody will give you their number, and you'll be like the star, and you'll be just like flying in the air. You'll have such a light energy. I love this perfume so much. Yeah, you can tell that I'm excited. So the next one is Daylight and Dark, and this was also the one that I wanted to try because it has the note of gin. And when I used to drink alcohol, I don't drink alcohol now, but I used to drink alcohol, and such a good thing. So like, it boosts my energies, make me, yeah, let's go. And I'm like, yeah, let's go together, do some crazy good things. So it makes you feel alive. And I liked my gin tonic with sparkling soda. I loved it. I found that is such a unique drink, and I've never experienced great like perfume with that vibe as the drink has, and now I have. So Twice the Tea and Daylight and Dark, those are my absolute favorites. This one is very unisex. It has a note of elderflower, which I associate with my childhood, and I love that period when elderflower are blooming. I find that they are so fantastic, and I would like Poesie Perfume, the perfumer whose name I cannot pronounce. I'm very sorry, by the way. I really want to leave it on the screen. I really want you to create a perfume with elderflower, but elderflower to be really in the center. In here it has tuberose and lily of the valley, which support it, and in my opinion it's just very abstract. I don't smell true gin, I don't smell a lot of flowers, just like something, you know, like you watch a movie or you read a book and you're just in love with the main character. You know that feeling? Oh, it's the feeling that I have with this perfume. I'm in love with it. It's very fresh, it's sparkling, it's a little bit citrusy, it's refreshing for you to get an idea how it smells. And it has some sort of chypre texture, but at the same time it's slightly creamy and very cold, and it has that floral delicacy, but nothing too floral, nothing that will make you feel like you're in a flower garden. So yeah, Daylight in Dark is a gorgeous perfume, especially for the summertime, because it's quite cold smelling. It's like icy. So yeah, next one is called Plaid Shirt, and I believe this one is inspired by your clean, loved shirt that is not necessarily new, that makes you feel very comfortable in things. And I'm not the biggest fan of very clean smelling perfumes. This one does smell clean, but it also smells quite unusual because the notes are unusual. There is the gingerbread note and lemony olibanum. Olibanum is the resinous note. It smells a little bit mysterious, it smells sacred, and it is very lemony in here, which I've never experienced before. And it's not like lemon and olibanum, it's literally lemony olibanum, and it smells like Christmas, but very like clean Christmas. It's like Christmas when everybody doesn't wear something like colorful, but everybody is in white. It smells quite white to me. I'm not crazy over this perfume, but I do wear it. I don't know why, because probably it's so like, what should I wear? What should I wear? Oh, this is pretty strange. I like it. I'll wear it. So yeah. Here you go. If you want something clean, something that will make you feel really good, and something gentle, something chic, and not too much, if you know what I'm talking about, but at the same time with that warming and cozy, kind of like cuddly mood, Plaid Shirt. Plaid Shirt is like a basic, gorgeous unisex fragrance. And finally, I have Elizabeth. Now, I wasn't sure about this perfume. I knew it might be not for me, and it ended up not like my favorite perfume. The thing is, it features most gorgeous flowers such as lilac and mimosa and clover, and I normally do enjoy those notes, but there is also a note of grass and kind of like soil. And I just know that sometimes earthy notes can dominate, especially on my skin, and I don't like earthiness in the perfumery. And this perfume, it has that amazing floral character, but at the same time there is something earthy in there, and it is not bad, it is not even heavy, it is pretty neutral, but I still don't like it. So I would say that this is a gorgeous floral perfume for those who don't like boring floral fragrances, who want something quite natural to it, you know, like you're walking in the garden and you're smelling all those flowers, but at the same time the soil is pretty wet, so you can smell its scent too, as well as green grass. So maybe if you're a man and you want something floral, delicate, but at the same time not too feminine, then that's Elizabeth. It's a good floral perfume that is not your generic floral, which I appreciate, but it's not in my taste. Maybe one day I will discover the beauty of earthy fragrances, and probably then I'll wear my Elizabeth. So here you go. That was my summary of Poesie perfumes that I'm so head over heels of, and I really recommend you guys to check them out. They are quite affordable, which is really good, and the performance is really well, so the quality is there, and definitely give them a try. There are a lot of fragrances to choose from, and I really want to smell more because I'm very satisfied so far, and I want Poesie Perfume to create not only perfume inspired by Remarque, but also perfume inspired by Martini and Ylang Ylang, because I'm not sure if Poesie Perfume has a fragrance with Ylang Ylang. If so, let me know which one. And there is no fragrance with Martini. I've never experienced perfume with Martini, and when I was a teenager and used to read my French books, I loved those kings and queens, and I associate them with my favorite martini drink with orange juice that I used to make myself and lay in my bed and sipping in that gorgeous orange martini and just read about French intrigues. So yeah, I love that fragrance. I love it. please do it for me. I think other people will like it too, right guys? So yeah, that completes this video. It was a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed, and if it was entertaining, then please give it a thumbs up so I know that you liked it, and subscribe to my channel because I really appreciate that, as well as your feedback in the comments. So let's chat, let me know if you enjoyed learning about this new brand, which of these perfumes that I described to you sounded most interesting and why. And if you have any experience with Poesie perfume, let me know it in the comments, and let me know if you enjoy finding out about new indie houses from my videos. So I'm excited to hear from you, and have a nice day. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, and bye bye.